Okay, welcome to the show. My name is Lee. It's good morning to you, and this is 94.0 Radio 1. I've got the wonderful Casey Lowry all the way from England joining me on the Zoom lines. Casey, hi,
Hey.
good morning to you. How are you doing?
Hello, mate. I'm really good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking, and thank you so much for taking the time off to talk to me about this and your new tune. It's called Kebab Tunes, and I love it. I've been a huge fan for you for a very long time, and I saw that the entire story of the entire song. So we'll get to that though. Before that, I want to ask you more about your journey and how you started off as a content creator slash singer songwriter. How did you start up? How did you start this entire thing?
It totally started as a music thing. So I was a musician first and foremost. And
Okay.
then I realized no one was listening to my music. I was I was actually doing okay. I did some really cool tours and stuff, but I needed more. And lockdown happened and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck in my house now.
Right. Right.
I need to try and sing some other things. So yeah, I started making videos on the internet, and for some reason I did a cover of the Maneskin song,
Mm,
and it blew up. I think
I
we hit
remember
a
that.
billion
Yeah.
views. Yeah, yeah, it just went crazy. My life changed overnight. It was literally
Wow.
overnight. Yeah.
That's amazing. And it's been a while now, right? I mean, I think COVID has been happening, and if I'm not wrong, you kind of stay in a caravan. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah.
How
I
does that
stayed
happen? Like, why'd you move out of your house and in a caravan?
So there's lots of reasons, but the main one is that my granddad passed, and
Oh,
he actually gave me the caravan, and then so I moved there as sort of to try and feel like I'm close to him again for a little while and try and yeah, be present in sort of the memory of him. But then I ended up really, really loving this caravan. I ended up becoming obsessed with the people I was around because there's so many old people on this caravan site.
yeah.
And I'm best friends with them now. They all know my dog. There's great surfing there. So yeah, I've just been doing that the whole time.
Oh my goodness. And yeah, that's amazing. You know, your music career, as you mentioned, your reel on Instagram are doing phenomenal. You got like a million plus followers there. And I followed you since then. Like that's when the Måneskin song is when I first saw you, and I was like, this guy's awesome. And then you kept making those funny videos, and like I was like, this is hilarious. I love it. Like I love the content that you think about. How do you go about that? Do you like sit and you watch a video like I gotta react to this, or how does it work for you?
I'll sit there. I'd love to say it takes me years and years to plan these out meticulously. I pulled my phone out and I watch a video and I go, right, I can make a song about that. I sit there for about a minute and come up with the easiest rhyme possible and try and make myself laugh. The key is to find something that I think's funny because then if I find it funny, other people might. And then, yeah, write something funny and then, yeah, call it a day and then go
Oh,
surf
I
again.
get.
Yeah.
Well, it's doing really well. Like it's just shot you off completely, and it's amazing. It's really it engages people. And your new tune that is out here it's not your first song though, right? You've had many more in the past.
It's my third song. It's third song ever. I used to release songs under a slightly different name, but that was when I was way younger. So this is the third song of me trying to be an adult.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah,
And it's called Kebab Tune, right?
yeah.
Okay, tell me about the inception of this song. What happened? Take me to the whole story. Come on.
So I was, I had this big crush. I had the biggest crush on this very fancy lady. She was super,
Okay.
super posh. So she had loads and loads of money. And and I didn't. Like I still live in a caravan. You know what I mean? I'm doing okay, but like it's
It's a
different.
lovely caravan though. So.
Oh yeah, it's a great caravan. Yeah, but they were like royal family
Oh
level
wow. Okay.
rich. Yeah, and she wanted me to take her to all these fancy places, and she sent me a message saying, "Let's go to this place," and I was like, "No, I can't. No, let's go for a kebab instead." So I ended up going for a kebab, and then I found out after that point that she had a boyfriend,
Oh
and
no.
yeah. So
Was she
then we
leading
called
you
it.
on?
Yeah, really bad. But then I called it off completely. I was like, no more. This
Good.
can be no more. I'm a solid man. I'm a good human. I can't do this.
So
So
for
then
you,
wrote
it's
that
bros
poem.
before, as they mentioned. The bro code exists.
Exactly. It has
Yeah,
to.
it has to,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then she said you found out that she had a boyfriend. Then what happened after that?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I never really spoke to her again, actually. That
Okay.
was it. That was complete zilch. I'm sure she's seen the song now and is very confused about it. Um, but yeah, that's the whole story. That's what happened.
Okay, and okay, so then you write the song. It's you show it to a presenter, if I'm not wrong, right?
Mm.
Why did this presenter say that you will never make it? Like, what's wrong with this presenter in the first place?
Ah.
As a presenter myself, I'm telling you, no, you're gonna make it. Like, I'm
I
all for
really, I hope you're right. Thank you. That's so kind. Um, I think, I think this presenter must have had a bad day.
it. Oh
That's
my
what
God, yeah,
I'm going to put it down to the fact. Everyone can have a bad day. That's not something you want to like say to a person, whether you
yeah.
think it or not. If you have negative thoughts, you keep them in your mind. And I think I want to pretend that everyone has some good in them, and that they were just having a bad day. I don't know. Anything could have happened. Someone could have like run over their cat this morning.
Well, I hope not, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I could just see the cat in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah. His name is Calvin. He's a very cute guy. He's like 6, 7 years
Oh,
old.
God.
Yeah.
Cute. But yeah, I hope no one runs over your cat.
Yeah. He's a home cat. He's not gonna go anywhere else.
Okay,
That's pretty
good,
easy. Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
good, good.
But
Oh,
that's yeah. So you know what? On behalf of all the presenters across the entire world, I want to say sorry from that presenter's behalf and say that no, you're gonna make it, dude. And especially if you have support, from other people around there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna skyrocket. And if I'm not wrong, the song even got played on BBC.
yeah, it's song's been
Yeah.
all over the BBC. Yeah, they love it over here. Do you know what? Radio presenters have been coming in support of this. Like after what happened, I think they're fighting back, and I really
Yeah.
do appreciate it. So thanks for having me on again. Yeah, it's sick.
Oh, we're here for you, man. And I love the tune. It's a very like fun, peppy tune at the same time. And if you had to, if you had to say who's the song meant for, who is the song meant for?
Definitely not for her. It's
Well,
definitely
good.
not
It's not
for
meant for
her.
her at all. Yeah, she doesn't deserve it at all.
No, not at all. Don't go on dates when you have a boyfriend unless it's pre-agreed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unless you have that kind of a
Yeah,
relationship, yeah, don't
there's
do
too
it.
many too many semantics with that, but yeah.
Yeah,
Um, but I think it's for the people that just want to enjoy a story. I don't feel like there's that much storytelling in music anymore. I feel like everything's a love song or
yeah.
everything's a sad song or like it just needs to be some storytelling in music nowadays, and I hope that comes across.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It definitely does. You see the image in your head, and you're just like, okay, wow, this is what I want to do. But then it's also like hilarious because you're like, oh my god, what's going on in the song
Yeah,
at the same time?
this happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back to a little bit earlier. Like when you want to become a songwriter, what were the inspiration that you drew on, and you're like, okay, you know what, I'm going to use this for me. I like this, and how did you go about that?
I've always sung songs or like tried to write lyrics about things that have actually happened because then
Okay,
I can. It's the same way that I can always find it funny. I
right.
think I think I want to be able to tour the world and tour these places and sort of people have a weird conception of my story through these songs
Mm.
and know that it's very honest and very truthful and that silly things happen to me on a daily basis and I really wish they'd stop.
But if they stop, then you wouldn't have good music. So
I know.
you're gonna want them to keep happening, right?
Yeah.
It's like a paradox, isn't it?
Yeah. You'll see me putting myself in some silly situations on purpose. Got no
uh,
songs left.
what's the silliest one you've ever put yourself in that you think by far is the silliest one?
That
That
I've wrote a song
basically,
about is probably I used to have a song called Blank Face, and it was about this French girl that I used to date when I moved to London. And she didn't speak English,
oh wow,
and I don't speak French. so, so we used to communicate through like facial expressions. Um, but I'd try and make jokes. I always try and lighten the mood with jokes, and she'd stare back at me with a blank face. So
I mean, that's
that
gotta be
was
hard. That's gotta be a really tough. Yeah, language barrier is real right there.
yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult, but she was amazing. She was awesome. But yeah, couldn't understand a word.
My
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
that is quite hilarious. In fact.
94.3 Radio 1.